And here we see United Wrestling Network President David Marquez with the United Wrestling Network World title. What a just absolute incredibly gorgeous championship title that is. In nearly a year ago, the tournament, the finalists, Dickinson, Bennett, going to go head to head to make history and crown the inaugural champion. He looks ready, the filthy father, the dirty daddy, Chris Dickinson. We talk about the path he took through the tournament. Chris Dickinson defeated Peter Avalon in the opening round, and then Fred Rosser to earn his spot in the finals to battle Mike Bennett for the title.
When you look at things in the macro for Chris Dickinson, he came, to United Wrestling Network and said, I want competition, demanded it, and he got what he wanted, and he has found himself here in the finals to become the first ever United World Champion. So he, talked a lot, but he backed it up.
Oh, certainly carved a huge wake of destruction in the process. But will he claim championship gold and make history? There you see Mike Bennett. Iron Mike Bennett, iron-willed indeed. Been competing in Ring of Honor Wrestling and really made his comeback here in the United Wrestling Network. He was in the first ever Primetime Live main event. His bid for the 10 pounds of gold, the NWA World's Heavyweight Championship, then held by Nick Aldis. What a matchup it was. Continued to fight, victories over the likes of JR Kratos here.
What a war.
And then earned his shot in the tournament where he went through Eric Redbeard in round one. Great veteran Sean Davari in the semifinals to earn his spot here in the finals. And again, it's about restoring honor to his family name, which he has done. But now he wants, as he said, he wants to support his family. He wants to put food on the table. This is real to him.
Yes, the new Cinderella man, as I like to call him, Mike Bennett, has his perspective in order, fighting for his family, the dogged quest for redemption. He has been through it all and will not yield in the face of any challenge.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, where we will crown our first United World Champion! Introducing first in the corner to my right, from Killa Hills, 10304, weighing in at 235 pounds, he is the Dirty Daddy, Chris Dickinson! And introducing his opponent in the corner to my left, from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 206 pounds, Mike Bennett!
Your thoughts on the body language in these two #1 contenders?
I think you see two different kinds of intensity on both competitors here. You see Chris Dickinson much more over the top and sort of emotive about it. And on the other side of the spectrum is the silent intensity of Mike Bennett. He knows what he is fighting for, yes, that prestigious championship.
For the first time ever, the Boogeyman is coming to Memphis Wrestling. Join us Sunday, October 17th, and yes, he's bringing the worms. Get your tickets right now at ChampionshipWrestlingMemphis.com. Impact Wrestling star Crazy Steve is coming to Memphis Wrestling. Join us Sunday, October 17th. VIP tickets are limited, so get yours at ChampionshipWrestlingMemphis.com.
Here's their in-ring styles, and look at this, Dickinson coming out hot, just charging right at the opening bell, coming up right up the middle with the kick, and now Dickinson, Bennett, trading, center of the ring. History will be made in our main event.
We are underway for the United World Championship, TK. It's happening.
Todd Kennelly, James Kincaid here, honored to have the call of the action in this one. Years in the making for David Marquez and company to crown a world champion. What a shot there by Bennett. As Dickinson tried to come with a similar shot to open things up, Bennett hits it there. Look at the agility by the filthy father, the dirty daddy, running over Bennett.
God, so intense. Just look at his face. I'm stunned that shot from Bennett didn't floor Dickinson. Not only did it not floor him, look at Dickinson go.
And Dickinson, I think, is bringing out that intensity. You said earlier, Bennett seemed cool, calm, and collected. He's been there before under the bright lights. Former X Division champion. He's held tag team gold in New Japan Pro Wrestling, in ROH. And look at these two trading here.
Back and forth. Something has got to give. Which man will cry quits first? Impossible to call.
There's really just no give. There's no give in Bennett. That never say die attitude. You know, absolutely passed out to the Kingsland Cloverleaf in the debut of Primetime Live. Now these guys fighting on the outside allow a lot of leniency, not even a count being administered yet, because we got to have a winner, we got to have a champion. Now referee Jeremy Marcus starts with the count.
Yeah, got to get him back in the ring. A little bit of rope, of course, given the stakes of this matchup. Oh, what a shot. But yeah, you'll be hard-pressed to find sterner stuff than a motivated Mike Bennett. But by the same token, just the unrelenting shark-like attacks of Chris Dickinson.
And I would say if you're Bennett, you don't want to be on the outside here with Dickinson where he can take advantage of his environment and utilize it as a weapon. But I say that in one breath. In the past on Primetime Live, we saw Bennett put Daivari through a table on the outside.
Yeah, and that punched his ticket to the finals as Bennett punches Dickinson in the face and maybe getting ready to become the first United World Champion. That's going to take a lot more to put Dickinson down for the 3 count. They got to get this back in the ring. There must be a winner. Waited this long.
Got to think at home. His wife Maria looking on. The children want to see their dad bring home the gold. Bennett now, look at this, full head of steam. Drop kick to Dickinson. Nowhere to go but down.
Bennett will pull out all the stops. You talk about his family watching at home. He knows very well that's going. Cover could be. First champion, no. Dickinson able to get the shoulder up.
Lateral press there. Did not hook the leg, but now really trying to walk down Dickinson is Mike Bennett. And again, so much pride on the line. This is such a huge opportunity for Bennett. This is that final step to redemption, is claiming world title gold, I believe.
Yes, he's, I think, borderline obsessed with it. You know, he said in the tournament he's not throwing away his shot. This is his best shot to date. You've got to believe. Become world champion, to become the first. There's only one. Never again.
Yep. Only one will have their name in the record book with that distinction. Back to the absolute chop and striking war here. And Dickinson has never met a fight he didn't like either. Oh, looking for the flying armbar. Nicely executed there, taking advantage, changing levels there was Bennett.
Yeah, smart move. Might pay dividends if Dickinson tries to go for that Death Valley driver.
Sure.
Make him think about it for sure.
Yep, Pazuzu bomb, anything in that playbook. You take away a lot of that power in Dickinson. Dickinson, we've seen him in some incredibly tough battles though as well. You know, we've seen him in Bloodsport. We've seen him on New Japan Pro Wrestling Strong.
Oh, there you go. Bennett again pulling out all the stops.
So two great well-traveled professionals.
And once again, yeah, Chris Dickinson, he came to United Wrestling Network, demanded competition. He's never shied away from anything. He's backed up all of his talk, but he might not be talking for much longer as Bennett picking apart the arm.
And Bennett is a thinking man's wrestler, you know, where Dickinson is going to be more of a fighter, a brawler. I think Bennett, it's not lost on him that he might be at a physical disadvantage in the power department. He's got to find a way to exploit every advantage he can get. And look, he's absolutely dismantling Dickinson right now.
Yeah, and if there is a way, Mike Bennett certainly will find it. Nobody will work harder to find a pathway to victory than Mike Bennett. And right now, he sees his roadmap is that left arm of the Dirty Daddy. Chris Dickinson cover, could be champion here. No.
Here's what's coming up for Memphis Wrestling. Join us tomorrow, October 17th, for our next live TV taping featuring WWE star The Boogeyman and Impact Wrestling's Crazy Steve. Meet The Boogeyman and Crazy Steve at our VIP experience. Pick your seats with our new seating chart and pre-order a limited edition Memphis Wrestling Boogeyman shirt at ChampionshipWrestlingMemphis.com. This Thursday, October 21st, is our next free watch party at Dave & Buster's in Memphis. Watch WWE Crown Jewel with us absolutely free. Plus, we'll give you a free power car. Remember, that's a special Thursday afternoon viewing at Dave & Buster's. Next Saturday, October 23rd, Memphis Wrestling returns to Commerce Street Market in Hernando for Fall Brawl, featuring NWA National Champion Chris Masters. Join us for corn dogs, funnel cakes, big sales, and free Memphis Wrestling. A 12 o'clock food truck, 12:30 meet and greet, and 2 p.m. bell time. That's next Saturday at Commerce Street Market in Hernando. On sale now. Get your seats for November 7th, featuring AEW star Pretty Peter Avalon, MLW's Danny Limelight, and the Neon Phenomenon, Anthony Idol. Get your seats and all the details at championshipwrestlingmemphis.com.
Close call, and this matchup rages on here
Look at
between our
Dickinson already cradling that left arm.
two finalists. Yes, it's paying dividends. He's putting deposits in that pain bank.
Oh.
Is Mike Bennett.
And he's going about it any which way he can. He is zeroed in on the game plan.
Don't sleep on the power of Bennett either. Look at this, pops the hips, picture perfect, and then going right back to the arm. Goes high impact with a suplex, back to the arm, now to the cover. And I mean, on the defensive is the Dirty Daddy, and that is unusual.
Yeah, it's a rare occurrence to see Dickinson in this situation. And also you see already a little bit of frustration coming over Mike Bennett, though, that Dickinson's coming back for more. Both of these guys are in the deepest water of their career right now.
Oh yeah, desperation leg kicks here. And again, he's been in the ranks in New Japan Pro Wrestling and that fighting spirit, and you're seeing it here by Dickinson. Oh, that was a nasty shot from above there by Bennett.
Yeah, and I think underrated is Chris Dickinson's sort of mastery of wrestling history, his willingness to be a student of many different styles. I don't think he gets enough credit for that. He hasn't been able to showcase it yet, but as I say that, what technical acumen from the Dirty Daddy.
Right.
Oh, but Bennett.
Yeah, the up kicks, and right there on that arm. And there you see the effects. It broke the hold because Dickinson had that single leg, could have turned it into a single leg crab or just hyperextend the knee, but it did damage as well. I mean, so much power in Dickinson. It doesn't take much. He'll hurt you.
No doubt about it. Look at Chris Dickinson, that agility and that explosiveness. Careful to use the right arm, not the left, and immediately, Bennett has done a lot of damage to Dickinson's left arm.
Yeah, but when you're in there with Dickinson, just when you think you got a light at the end of the tunnel, it's a freight train coming your way in the form of the Dirty Daddy.
Yeah, and it's gonna take a 4-leaf clover, not a no-leaf clover, to become the first United World Champion. Who is going to have that little bit of luck to escape here with the victory?
Back to square one a little bit. Both just fighting to get back to a vertical base. Who will strike first might be a pivotal moment in this match. It's Dickinson, big clothesline in the corner, and he is not done.
He is getting all of those shots firing up. The crowd responding to the Dirty Daddy. Mike Bennett able to reverse that, taking it. Oh my God, what a dragon screw to that left leg. And maybe now Chris Dickinson has found his target.
Oh, he has.
He's feeling it.
I believe he has. That was a nasty dragon screw leg whip, as you mentioned. The ligaments have got to be screaming. Mike Bennett, and who better to take advantage? You talk about that great white shark. He's smelling blood in the water is Dickinson.
No doubt about it. Mike Bennett is proverbially bleeding. He cannot hide the damage to that left leg, not able to get back up to a vertical base. Dickinson will take advantage. Look at him. Look at him sizing him up.
Yeah, there's chum in the water. That's for sure. Oh, man.
Bennett not doing himself any favors there. Almost left it more exposed.
You're right. You know, he tried to get himself out of there, but Dickinson caught the knee, might have caught the hip as well.
Oh, God, just wrenching. The referee, good on the official stepping in there. Seizing control.
Yep, senior official Jeremy Marcus, fixture here in Southern California, New Japan Pro Wrestling as well, longtime official in the United Wrestling Network. Certainly a good choice to officiate this all-important championship contest. Oh, uppercut to the back of the knee, man. That'll just make you wince just seeing it. And now,
my God, the torque.
The ankle's not supposed to bend that way. Bennett's getting punished.
Yeah, it's Dickinson's turn now to just pick apart the body of Mike Bennett.
You talk about a Hail Mary. That might be all that Bennett's got left. but I don't think he's going to be able to execute it in the form of that Hail Mary pile driver. He's not going to be able to stand.
Not on one leg. No, that is just brilliant game planning by Dickinson. I don't know if it was, fortuitous or just happenstance, but he is going with it, and it could take him straight to the championship.
Two master strategists in there, just in the human game of chess. But, man, this is a wicked game of chess. Steps over, applying the pressure, body weight down, and now going with the cross face as well, making Bennett pay the price. Can Bennett get to the safety of the ropes? He can.
Dickinson's going to use every last second of that 5 count to inflict as much damage to that leg.
Hey everyone, I'm joined by my old friend, Mr. Ellis Williams, AKA Mr. Biggs. You called me and you told me, you said, man, I got Car Shield and it worked. What made you get it?
I have this old SUV and I know the manufacturer warranty is about to run out. I don't want to get stuck with expensive car repairs.
Right.
So I gave Car Shield a call. Coverage was very affordable and there was no long-term contract. A few months after that, transmission went on my car. I took it to my mechanic, they called Car Shield and saved my family and I $2,400.
Car Shield is America's #1 auto protection company. Their administrators have paid out over $1 billion in claims and cover most vehicles from 5,000 to 150,000 miles. You'll receive 24/7 roadside assistance, courtesy towing, rental reimbursement at no additional charge.
Give Car Shield a call today before it's too late. Remember,
Car Shield cars go farther.
Protect yourself now against expensive auto repair bills. Call 800-439-1246.
Here's what's coming up for Memphis Wrestling. Join us tomorrow, October 17th, for our next live TV taping featuring WWE star The Boogeyman and Impact Wrestling's Crazy Steve. Meet The Boogeyman and Crazy Steve at our VIP experience. Pick your seats with our new seating chart and pre-order a limited edition Memphis Wrestling Boogeyman shirt at ChampionshipWrestlingMemphis.com. This Thursday, October 21st, is our next free watch party at Dave & Buster's in Memphis. Watch WWE Crown Jewel with us absolutely free. Plus, we'll give you a free power car. Remember, that's a special Thursday afternoon viewing at Dave & Buster's. Next Saturday, October 23rd, Memphis Wrestling returns to Commerce Street Market in Hernando for Fall Brawl, featuring NWA National Champion Chris Masters. Join us for corn dogs, funnel cakes, big sales, and free Memphis Wrestling. A 12 o'clock food truck, 12:30 meet and greet, and 2 p.m. bell time. That's next Saturday at Commerce Street Market in Hernando. On sale now. Get your seats for November 7th featuring AEW star Pretty Peter Avalon, MLW's Danny Limelight, and the Neon Phenomenon, Anthony Idol. Get your seats and all the details at ChampionshipWrestlingMemphis.com. The Memphis Wrestling Fan of the Week is sponsored by Orion Federal Credit Union. Check out all the ways that Orion is redefining banking at OrionFCU.com.
Added pressure for that was about 4 9/10.
Yes. Dickinson, now right back to the left leg. Just like Mike Bennett was zeroing in on that arm, Dickinson going after that leg, rip it off.
I think Dickinson may have picked the more effective of the appendages to go after, however.
Thus far, it seems to be the case. As you see, Bennett just barely able to stand up.
Dickinson continues the full court press here on the leg, just trying to strike his way out with everything he's got is Bennett.
Oh!
Boy, these open hand shots, man, they'll dim your lights in a hurry.
And this is just a testament to the fact that neither man willing to give an inch. They have fought so hard to get this far. Nobody wants to go home the loser. So much on the line, so much at stake.
Shots are flying, sweat is flying. The United Wrestling Network World Championship hanging in the balance. Who wants it more?
Look at Bennett firing himself up, now gaining ground on Dickinson. Oh, Bennett took a little bit too much time. German suplex from Chris Dickinson floors Bennett.
Turned him inside out. Dickinson gets caught though. What an exploder suplex the other way by Bennett. Where did he find that from? Gorilla Monsoon.
Cover.
Would tell you adrenaline can do wonders. This is going to be it. No. So close.
maybe Mike Bennett's best chance thus far in this matchup to bring home the championship.
Wait, what do these guys have left in the chamber?
God, they've already been through so much and have just been dissecting one another. And look at Bennett. I don't know if that's him trying to fire himself up or just hoping that feeling comes back in that left leg. Both men working their way. You see the leg gave out on him. There, that could be the opening that Dickinson needs.
It buckled. Oh, just an unbelievable suplex. Just got that rear waist lock, powered him up and over. Blood in the water indeed. Full head of steam by Dickinson, looking for the lariat, but countered beautifully. Look out here.
Back into that left arm.
Yeah, back to the arm.
He's got him.
He's got that key lock.
He could submit Chris Dickinson right now and become the world champion.
Pressure on the elbow, just wrenching back. Pressure on the lats, all points in between the shoulder. Counters out, and now a little banana splits there. Butterfly guard turns it over. Now maybe going to get that half crab. No, goes tweeners. What action? Desperation by both. Back to that arm lock.
Yeah, Bennett nearly was in a disastrous spot, but now it's right back on Dickinson. He's got to get to the ropes.
Yeah, and this is more devastating than your top wrist lock because you've got all your body weight where you can wrench back instead if you're on the front of your opponent.
Yeah, absolutely. Although I will say maybe the damage to the leg, not able to get all of that weight on there, perhaps that saved Chris Dickinson. It is a game of inches.
Both would-be champions, both contenders are down. What do they have left? Who's going to dig down deep and get that little something extra to take home the gold?
Back to square one here. Bennett literally limping towards Chris Dickinson. Not nearly as much on those shots. They've already been through a war.
You know, and this not happening just on the heels of other tournament matches. They don't have the mileage that they would have had if the match happened when it first should have, but they're putting all that mileage back on their bodies. They're putting each other through absolute hell in this thing.
Oh, could be belly driver.
That DVD. But I mean,
how is he doing this?
But he put a lot of pressure on the arm as well, almost by instinct. Bennett bounced back to his feet, but I don't think affected any less. Pure instinct. These guys are going into autopilot. Runs him over, but that's got to send lightning bolts of pain through the arm as well.
I don't know how they're still driving
behind
the wheel.
Not again.
That belly driver.
Got him again. Second one does the charm. Not yet. Only two. Only two, says referee Jeremy Marcus. Now right back in to the leg lock, maybe STF.
Mike Bennett has no choice. He's fought bravely.
He will not give up. You're going to have to make him pass out. I don't believe he will tap. Oh, he does! I can't believe it!
World champion crown!
Here is your winner and the first United World Champion, Chris Dickinson!
As we mentioned, James Kincaid, a master class in strategy. The time-honored tradition, even though we're crowning a first United World Champion, they both use that time-honored tradition of picking a body part. It was Dickinson that went for the leg. Bennett went for the arm. In the end, Dickinson wins out.
It is Dickinson, the first United World Champion. What emotions must be running through his mind. Asked for competition, and now he sits atop the throne here at the United Wrestling Network. And on the other side, the courageous fallen, the anguished fallen. So close was Mike Bennett, but so far.
Yes, but once again, continues to earn that respect. He didn't earn the title, but Mike Bennett fought like an absolute champion from bell to bell. These two took each other to hell. What a contest. Fitting of the championship that was just awarded to Dickinson. What a match. It was worth the wait.
Absolutely worth the wait. Neither man buckled, neither man yielded. They both pushed forward, but it is Chris Dickinson who sits atop the mountain, the world champion. Unbelievable.